All right. What is up, Print Squad? Welcome to the T-Shirt Chick Red channel, also known as T-Shirt Chick Live, the T-Shirt Chick Live channel. Yeah, we just got done doing a stream. What's up, Greg Stevenson? How you doing? Greg Stevenson is first. What's up, Romello? What's up, Robeats? Yep, another raffle, Rye. I got the names already in here, and after this one is over, I will be picking the next winners. Yep. Let me see. It's telling me I got 0 watching, but it's telling me I got good stream health on here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more with this channel. Things should be getting ready to slow down here in a little bit, and I can have more time because my son got his last football game this weekend, and that'll be a big help because I won't have to be sitting in his practices every day. What's up, Rye? What's up, Buffy? What's up, School? What's up, Lady C? What's up, Crystal? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Lee Johnny? The more y'all comment on here, the more chances y'all will have to win. Because what I do is I talked to my sister earlier today, and I got I had picked some I had her to tell me some numbers. I picked 7 numbers, so I'm gonna choose 7 people on here. So like, say she picked number 1, the first person that commented on here was Greg Stevenson. So he would be in. He would be the first person that would be entered if she picked number 1. So you know, the more you comment, the more chances you'll have to win. And then I take the 7 names, I write them on a sheet of paper, I cut them up, I put them in here. Let me see, I fold them into like little pieces of paper, like what y'all see in my hand right here. And then I take this awesome homemade shaker I made out of a gum pack and close the top down on it and open this little what do you call it? I don't even know what you would call this little thing where you can just pour one at a time out. Then I'll choose my winner that way. Let me see. What's up, Lady C? What's up, Buffy? What's up, Mishi P? What's up, LB? What's up? Let me see. I'm good, Greg. What's up, Miss Nina Bug? What's up, Sundry? What's up, Angel? What kind of things have I been giving away? Depending on what, like everybody has been wanting stuff for vinyl printing, so it's been something associated with vinyl. A lot of people have been posting like on either Instagram or on Facebook the prizes that they have been winning. What's up, Hughes? Ross said it's okay, I'm gonna win again. Romello says, am I in the first raffle? I have 7 people in here. I'm gonna be calling it out, but you got a chance to win the next raffle. I don't know if you was in there. If you was on there on the live stream, you had a chance to be in there. Joseph Poindexter got all these kitty cats on here. Let me see. What's up, Demetra? Let me see. That's neat. That's a neat way to pull names. Thank you. Crystal Leggett says so excited. So excited. All these tigers and lions. Joseph Poindexter got a zoo going on. DeAndre says I'm in church band practice, but I am logged on. Okay, come in a few times and that'll increase your chances of winning. What's up, Itri Batawa? How you doing? Joseph Poindexter got the footballs. He throwing these footballs to these lions and tigers, and I know they just gonna bust the balls open. I already know what's gonna happen. Romello says that's a good way to pick. Mishi P says I'm ready to win. DeSheila says put my name in the cups in. You might get it next time if you wasn't on there. I don't remember who all was on here last time because I wrote them down. It's been a while since I wrote them down. I just hadn't had time to do a live. I wanted to do a live last night. Joseph Poindexter with all the rainbow horses and stuff, or the unicorns. I'm calling them rainbow horses. Unicorns, my bad. Crystal Leggett says it's playoff season for high school football. Any good design ideas? We had, look, it was a team, excuse me, it was a team that our high school played a couple of weeks ago, and they had made shirts, and they was like posting on Facebook. They they made shirts that said "Beat Manny," and then people from here had shirts that said "Beat." What was the name of it? Beat Red River again. That's what it said. So I thought that was funny. You know, that could be an idea if the other team got shirts. And then we ended up blowing them out. I don't even know if they scored. I didn't go to that game. What's up, Patches? What's up, DeSheila? What's up, Jason? Let me see. Ituri says, I do sublimation, looking to get into screen printing. Rod says, good luck to everyone. Joseph Poindexter says, the zoo that I volunteer at, Columbus Zoo and Aquarium, had a baby giraffe, and we're waiting on one more to come any day now. I have seen them. They have videos on live stream. My sister, when she was down here, she was showing me those videos where you can go and watch them, like when they have the babies and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty neat. Krista Leggett got the sunglasses emoji. Karen Sawyer says, not too late, I hope. Nope. The more you comment, the more more chances you'll have to win. Misha P got the eyes looking at everything. Let me see. LB says that's a good idea for the school shirt. What's up, Lolita? Lady C, it's got the festive, I don't even know what this thing is called, but the confetti and stuff. Krista Leggett laughing at my mess up with the rainbow horses. What's up, Massey P? What's up, Romello? Just a question. People that are already established, that live in that have all the equipment they need, and I just support and helping out small stores like me, for example. They are yes, they are all included. Everybody's included. Even if you live somewhere else, like say you live in Africa, you know, I'm trying to include everybody. If you live in Africa, I probably would just send you like a Amazon gift card or something like that, and you can buy something of your, you know, something that you want. But everybody else, like I've been doing this for a while, but it's some things that I'm gonna need, you know, and I might have, like, say I got a gallon of white ink. I might run out of that white ink and need some more. So, you know, I'll have some for backup. So you always need supplies and stuff like that. Ituri says, I have family in Columbus. Let me see. Pamela Wooten says, I'm here. Dorian says, I'm in California. Buffy says, I'm about a half an hour from Columbus. Let me see. LB Williams says, I'm trying to get into screen printing because vinyl is expensive. Look, I'm going to be doing some videos, giving away some of my secrets to y'all. But, you know, since Christmas time is coming up and y'all might know somebody, or, you know, it may be some things you want to ask for Christmas or whatever. So I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be showing y'all like some cheap ways to get started. Or if you know somebody that may be wanting to get started, you might want to purchase some of these things to help them get started, and like finding some supplies and stuff like that. I'm about to get some videos out on that, like some, you know, if, just say you just getting started, you don't want to buy 10 yards of every color vinyl and different things like that. So I'm gonna be, you know, posting some videos to try to help y'all with stuff like that within the next few weeks. I don't want to buy 10. I don't buy 10 yards of nothing but white and black and maybe red sometimes. But everything else I buy 5 or less. Sometimes look, I'm on the phone talking to school. Let me get back to y'all, cause she distracted me. Y'all don't even know what the question was. She was like, I ain't gonna say what she said. Let me see. Master P says screen printing is not any cheaper. Well, when you initially buying the equipment, you know, but like with me, my equipment has been paid for several times. But like, say you buy a thing of ink, even if you spend $50 on the thing of ink, you're gonna be able to print hundreds of shirts. And say if you print 50 shirts, you know, you probably at least charging $10 a shirt. Hopefully, you know, you may be charging a little less. I don't know, but even just say your profit is $5 a shirt. You know, you will make that back quick, which your profit will probably be more than that because the ink lasts longer than the vinyl. Like if you buy a yard of vinyl, you can only print so many shirts. Like if your design is based on 12 by 12, you know, that's 15 feet of vinyl. So you only be able to print like 15 shirts. But if you got like a small design, you can print more shirts with it, you know. But like with the ink, it kind of depends. Like if you printing with white ink, you know, you gotta put an underbase. Usually some inks you can get by with, you know, depending on what color shirts you printing on and how good you are at screen printing, you can get by with one coat, you know. But a lot of times you're gonna have to use 2 coats. But say you use a higher mesh screen, you know, you can get by, you can save a little bit of ink by using a higher mesh screen. If you're using like a 110 or a lower mesh screen, you'll be using more ink. So, you know, it's to me it's cheaper than screen printing because you can print hundreds of shirts. Say you buy a $30 roll of vinyl and you buy a $25 quart of ink, you know, you're gonna be able to get more shirts out of that, and it was cheaper than, you know, than the other. But you also got to factor in your emulsion. But like the way I do with stuff like that, okay, say I had to order a special ink for one order, okay, hopefully it won't be an ink that I won't ever use again, but after that first order it should have paid for that ink that I bought. And then the next thing I would be doing would be just making money, because I always count my losses with that first order, and then the rest of it will be profit. Let me see. Misha P says, do you buy your vinyl in bulk? The most vinyl I buy is 10 foot, because I mostly do screen printing. Like if somebody come in here and they want a few shirts, or if they want like names on the back of shirts that I have screen printed or something like that, but I mostly buy like 10 yards of red, black, and white, and the other ones I buy like 5 yards. What's up, Net? Let me see. What's up, Candace? Candace says, this is my first time catching your live. I'm from North Carolina, and my sister and I are trying to get into screen printing. Yeah, I have quite a few screen printing videos, and I have like all the equipment I started out with video and everything you need to start screen printing video that may be helpful for you. Karen Sawyer says, finally received my flash dryer today. I know you glad, because that is going to take a lot of time off of everything, you having a flash dryer. But there are several ways you can cure the ink before if you don't have a flash dryer. So don't let not having a flash dryer prevent y'all from screen printing. And I have videos about that on the Green channel explaining how you can cure ink without having a flash dryer. What's up, Brenda Golden? Sandra says, I try to get 10 yards because you do save a little bit. Let me see. Oh, Too Fast says, yes, both can get expensive. Let me see. No, I have not been to any NBM shows. Okay, let me see. Chris Leggett says, get a lot of black and white vinyl. Oh, Too Fast says, LB watch her past videos and she has some good tips for starting. Candy says, okay, I read that earlier. Let me see. The No Dre says, I watched your video about screen counts last night. Very informative. Ink Station says, I agree, Sundry. Sundry said, when I started screen printing, my profit jumped out the roof, and it's less time on a project. Let me see. Dundry says, yeah, small jobs for vinyl. Pamela says, I want to do screen printing, but I don't have the space right now. I do vinyl and some embroidery. You can get a smaller screen printing press, Pamela. Like one of those. If you look at some of my videos, I started out with that Ryanette silver press. And Ryanette, I saw him at the ISS in Fort Worth, and he said that he was bringing back the silver press. So once he do that, I'll probably buy the silver press, because I sold my first one just so that I can have it, because I always hated that I sold it. I wish I would have kept it. What's up, Crafty Lee? Yep, you finally caught me live. Let me see. Ituri says, we started on vinyl. Now our machine needs work. The weeding is terrible for your machine. Isn't doing clean cuts. You may have to get you a new blade for it, Ituri. I don't know if you have tried that, because sometimes that will, will cause issues with your cutting, because after a while the blades wear out, but the blades are not that expensive. You can get some on Amazon for a cheap price. They sell them. A lot of the different blades fit different cutters, so you have to make sure you're getting the right one for your cutter. Let me see. Lee Johnny says, I don't have a flash dryer. I use my heat gun and ovens at the moment. It has been working as far can become tedious though. Yeah, you can use that, or you can dry it with like a flash dryer, or even a heat gun, and once it's dry to touch, you can finish curing it using a heat press if you have a heat press. LB says, I had to pass up on the school because I only do vinyl and they wanted 492 shirts. Hey, you could always try outsourcing, LB, or you could order screen printed transfers. That way you won't have to turn it down, Romello says, I want to get into vinyl. Doggone it, a bunch of things rolled up. Sandry Custom says, why do I regret selling the silver press? Because at times, like if I had the 4-color silver press, and at times I have to take stuff down. Like when I'm printing for football and stuff like that, sometimes I have to take screens down, because sometimes I set up where I be printing other orders, and then sometimes I'm printing like a 4 or 5 color design. Okay, so if I got the 6-color press, I can only hold 6 different screens. So it just kind of depends. Like I could have more options of printing. Like I could have a bunch of 2-color jobs instead of just having one. I could have that on that. If I still had my silver press, I could set up two 2-color jobs on that, and then I could have a 6-color job set up on the other press. So it give you more options. And then you can also do stuff like, I could use one press to be for like the infant shirts or the sleeve, printing on sleeves. It's just different options like that. I just hate that I sold it. And if y'all watched one of my videos a while back, I had tried to talk to the lady that I sold it to. I tried to buy it back, but she was like, she didn't want to sell it, but I could use it. Then all of a sudden she don't know what she did with it. So, I just wish I wouldn't have sold it. Let me see. Karen Sari says, what is the best screen print to print when starting out? I would say the best one is the one that you can afford to get at that time, because I started out with a 1-color press, and the reason I got that 1-color press, it was the cheapest one I could find. It was a table. You had to like clamp it onto the table, but I made a lot of money off of it. Like most of my orders are 1 color. Like sometimes you might get a front and a back print, and because I had the 1 color, I had to remove the screen when I got ready to do the back side. If I print the front first, remove the screen. But basically, whichever one you can afford, and go ahead and start making you some money. But if I could just get any press I wanted to, I would get the Vastex V2000. That's the one that once I get in my own place, I want to get that press. Right now I don't have any room for anything else, but this place that I'm hoping to get soon, I would be able to set more than one press up in there, because it's way more spacious than this place. Romello says, do I think it's a good idea to buy a used vinyl cutter? I bought a used vinyl cutter. You want to make sure it's working. A lot of times you can go on some websites and they have like refurbished ones and stuff. Like if you go to some of the places that sell vinyl cutters and different type of t-shirt equipment, they have like refurbished ones and stuff like that, and some of them have like a year warranty or 90-day warranty, stuff like that. that probably would be a good place to buy them, because I'm thinking they would be working because they come from a good company, you know. But if you buying a used one from a person, you want to make sure it works. The one that I got, it was used, and I haven't had any issues with it, other than and I'm thinking this could be on me, but I haven't been able to get the contour cutting to work on that. And I have another rolling cutter at home that I have to do the contour cutting on it, you know, if I needed to do that. Let me see. I don't have no administrators on this channel. I ain't really did nothing on it. Let me see. All right, Mishi P. Mishi P says she gotta go walk her bear. No, I'm just playing. It's a bare-faced dog. No, I'm just playing. It's a dog. Mishi P might get me when she come back. Let me see. Butterman says, I had one of those presses, single color, inksational. Let me see. What's up, Mr. Real Good Man? Let me see. Jennifer says, what's my choice of vinyl? I like the Stars Econo print. And I also use a cheaper vinyl that I found on eBay, that I did a video about it. Like if you look up T-shirt chick eBay vinyl. And I also have been using some vinyl from Amazon that will be in one of my videos I'll be posting soon. Like if I need something quick, like say somebody come in here and they want like some polka dot vinyl, so I don't know, I'm just saying a random something, like if they want a rare color that I probably don't use much, I'll order it from Amazon so that I can get it in quick and don't have to pay shipping or anything like that. So it's different vinyls that I use. Butterman says, I have to find a printer to make my film positives. If you live somewhere near like an Office Depot and stuff like that, you can get them to do it for you until you get a printer if you need to. Mr. Real Good Man says, I'm sending you a gift. My business name is Big Guy Customs. All right, Mr. Real Good, I'll be looking out for it, and I appreciate it. Romello says, that's a good idea. I'm going to check some companies. Crystal Leggett says, love the eBay vinyl. Stephanie H says, which cutter is better, Styles, Roland, or Graph Tech? I think they are pretty much the same. It's probably going to be all about your preference, and they probably have different programs, but I believe that all of those would be pretty good cutters that will probably last you for several years. Probably last you until you decide to quit printing. Because I know that the rolling printer that I bought, that it's actually discontinued. I mean, the rolling cutter that I bought, it's actually discontinued, but it still works fine. What's up, Cowpoke? Jennifer says, yeah, I've been ordering from Amazon, but I was looking for alternatives to Sister Easy Weed. Thanks. Well, I don't like the Sister Easy Weed because it's so sticky. The eBay vinyl is sticky vinyl, but it's not as sticky. And the Stars vinyl, that the Econo print does not have a sticky backing. Some of their vinyl do have a sticky backing, but the Econo print don't. So it just kind of depends. You may have to read the description of it. Ned Love says, do you have any recommendations for where you can purchase prepared screens? I think Ryonet and Nevertheless offers prepared screens where they have them where they'll burn them for you, or you can order them with emulsion already on them. Massey P says, I'm hungry. Well, you gotta get you something to eat, Massey P. Where Tony P didn't fix you nothing to eat. You might need to get rid of him, Massey P. and find you a man that's a home chef. And he ain't on here, so I'm going to talk about him while he ain't on here. Pamela Wooten said, me too, Massey. Jennifer threw the thumbs up. I did a video on it. If I get off of here, I have to go search it and stuff, Pamela. And my internet is not really good, but it's a whole video on my. If you type in T-shirt chick eBay vinyl, it should pop up. It should be the first video that pops up. Butterman says Easy Weed is thin or real, and then he corrected it, or to real thin. Stephanie H says thanks. Insationa said LOL sin. Jennifer says I'm eating all my kids' Halloween. Look, I did some of that too. I was getting my cousins' kids and my nephews. Net Love says thanks. Crystal Leggett got the upside down smiley face. Yeah, but it's like if you just Google that, it'll pop up. And Crystal Leggett uses that vinyl, and I sent some to somebody before, and you know I haven't had any issues with it. Ituri says Easy Weed is great. Yeah, I don't like the Easy Weed. I actually got a video posted where I was weeding the Easy Weed vinyl, and it stuck up against itself. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I was like, this is why I don't like Easy Weed vinyl. It's just too sticky for me. You welcome, Jennifer. All right, I think it's about that time. I got this little bucket over here. I'm gonna shake it up, try to mix these names up in here a little bit, and I'm gonna pick 2 of them out of here. Let me see. I'm gonna pour. Come on out. Okay, there was 1. Go ahead and pour them both out in my hand. Oh, that's 3. Doggone it. What I do now? Should I just do these 3? I tell you what. I tell y'all what. No, I'm a start all over. I'm gonna start all over because I messed up. I'm gonna just start over. Okay, everybody got another chance. Let me see. What's up, GM Prince? If you was on the last live stream, it may be. Let me hold my hand right here where y'all can kind of see. Okay, just 2 of y'all come out. Just 2. That's 1. I'm gonna put this one over here to the side, and hopefully just 1 will fall out. Okay, that's 2 that I have right here in my hand. If y'all, I can't even show it. Right here, it's 2 of them. Okay. And y'all see how ashy my hands are? I be washing my hands all the time. I'm kind of a germaphobe, y'all. I really am. Like when I ain't gonna tell y'all all this stuff because y'all gonna be like thinking weird stuff about me. I just wash my hands a lot. Okay. Dang, I folded these papers real small. I can't even hold them, fold them. All right. The first person is, and y'all, and I hope y'all don't think I'm a cheater because of this first person. But the first person is Scooby-Doo. Okay, and I mean I put, if y'all on here, I go by these numbers like I have, and I'm gonna show y'all this paper right here. This is the numbers that I got from my sister right here. So these are the people who gonna win, but I gotta go back through and look them up. But I really go through and I have the numbers already wrote down. And then once the live stream is over, I go through and I find the people who's on there. And then right here, I got Willie Roseman. I can't even put it on the camera. Focus, camera. Can you focus? I can't make it focus. Willie Roseman and Scooby-Doo. And I promise y'all, I wouldn't have even put Scoob in there, but she come in a lot on here, and she actually had got her name picked more than 1 time, and that's really the only reason why I put her in there, because she really didn't want to go in there. But I'm like, well, you got picked too many times, and like if I pick somebody's name more than once, I'll put their name in there twice. But like if it's somebody like Scoob, she can't get but 1 name in there. Okay, so that's the winners, Scooby-Doo and Willie Roseman. And let me see. I don't know. Christmas said, Christmas said it's a conspiracy. I promise. I just put everybody's name in there. Jennifer says I'll take yours, Scooby-Doo. Dundre says pick Dundre. Okay, Scoob says she's giving hers away, so pick somebody. So she on the phone. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pick another person. I think Scoob, y'all made Scoob feel bad, I believe, cause it's Scoob say she got everything already. She don't need nothing. But you know, I try to be fair. Okay, so Scoob was disqualified by Crystal Leggett. Made Scoob get disqualified. Okay, so let me see who this next person is. And I folded this up too small. I'm gonna have to not fold it up so small. Okay, Sheila Glenn. Sheila Glenn. I can't even. Is it focus? Okay, y'all can see it better now. Sheila Glenn. This is like my best handwriting, y'all. I've been practicing. Okay, so the real winner after Scoob was disqualified is Sheila Glenn and Willie Roseman. So Sheila Glenn and Willie Roseman are the winners of the third one. Crystal Leggett says, "Oh, Scoob, I was just playing. I'm just playing." She said she didn't want anything, but I'll probably send her something anyway. Let me see. She said she wants some money, so I'm gonna go. I can't even say it online, because if it happened, then they'll come be picking me up. But I know where I can get some money from, and I'm gonna send it to school. Let me see. Trying to make sure I didn't miss. What's up, Brenda Golden? Brenda says this is my first time. All you have to do is comment on here, and I have some numbers down, and I'm gonna pick the winners. After this live stream, I go back and I count up all these comments and stuff, and I'll pick the winners. Let me see how many comments I got. I don't know if it'll tell me or not. I don't know. Uh-oh. I done messed up now. Let me go down to the bottom. Done. Okay, say I'm getting 11 messages a minute, so I should have got quite a few messages. Okay. Let me see. Karen Sawyer says, what screen mesh will be good to sort out? I would say 160 or one something like that. 160 will be good. Somewhere, anywhere around 160. They say 110 is like a basic mesh, but you're putting down a thick layer of ink, so I would recommend 160. Let me see. All right, I'm just trying. Doggone it, it just jumped up. Is Sheila or Willie on here? Cause I'm gonna have to get y'all info. Let me see. Pamela says I gotta start being more active. Crystal Leggett said. Crystal Leggett says start the contest over. I'm starting it over for the next drawing, for the fourth drawing, and it'll be next Wednesday. Hopefully I can do it on next. You know what? My son don't have football practice, so I should be able to stick to next Wednesday. He'll be done with football. Ituri says I agree, Crystal Leggett. All y'all gotta do is comment and y'all get a chance to win. No, I don't do caps, Mishi P. I plan to get into that. Let me see. Ituri says that's really nice for you to do, Sin. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll just be trying to give back because y'all subscribe and y'all show me support all the time, and because of y'all. I feel like y'all were the ones that made I can't even talk. I feel like the subscribers are the ones who kind of contacted Hicks and made them, you know, try to do more to help me with this situation with the heat press. Okay, it is 6:09 and the FedEx man still has not come by. Still have not heard anything from him. I don't know what's going on. The Sheila says, Scoob, you have a good heart. Scoob is really mean. She's really mean, y'all. Y'all have to know the real Scoob. She hung up on me today for nothing. Jason says, the rolling you have at your exposure, do they run it through a Mac? Oh, that might have been to somebody else. I don't know. I don't know if the one I have runs with a Mac or not, because I don't have a Mac. I can't bring myself to pay that much for a computer, Jason, if you asking me that question. Let me see. All right, I'm just trying to answer the rest of, or, you know, Krista says the autocorrect is crazy. Karen Sawyer says that was nice of you. God bless you. Ituri got the laughing emoji. GM Prince is got the shades on at school. Let me see. Let me see. Net Love says, enjoy your evening, guys. Much love. The Sheila says, seeing you make as well, may as well close your door because it seems like he's forgotten about your delivery. Well, they supposed to be coming doing a pickup. Scoob says, I think Jason, I will double check. What is your issue? She said, my bad, I read that wrong. I think not, Jason. I think not, Jason. I got to pause for the comma. I mean, for the period. I will double check. What is your issue? Ryan says, how do you feel about me starting on a 4-color 1-station press from Amazon Prime? It's cheap, like $170. Some of those presses on there, I don't know if y'all watch Reyes, but he got one of the presses off there, and I remember back a long time ago his press broke and he had to get it welded and fixed or whatever. But the presses, I mean, if you want to get one of those presses, I mean, it'll probably get you started and get you going. But I know somebody that ordered one of those presses, and the platen or the pallet was like huge. They couldn't even put a adult medium shirt on the pallet because the pallet was like 20. It's like an oversized pallet, so you want to watch out with that when you order. And also, I would recommend either getting something from Ryonet or Nevertheless. Ryanet's supposed to be bringing the silver press back out, which is a 1-color 4, or you can get it a 1 to 6, I think. And they also have some other presses where you can get, you know, multiple pallets or whatever. And Nevertheless has some reasonable prices, and they have some presses probably that would do what you need it to do. So I mean, that's how I started. I started off originally with a 1-color table clamp-on press. So if you get something like that with 4 colors, that's even better than what I started out with. That was like my second press, a 4-color press. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to turn my sign off because they probably not coming. Let me see. Crystal Leggy says, let's call the FedEx guy. Look, I actually got his phone number, but I'll call him or text him or whatever, and he'll be like, I'll be over there in 30 minutes, and it'll be 6 hours later, and I'll be like, where you at, dude? And he'll be like, oh, you can meet me over here by McDonald's, and I'll go wait at McDonald's for another hour before he show up. Yeah, that's how he do. Ituri says he doesn't want to come back and pick them up. He said it was super heavy last time. Hughes Money says, I got an Epson but don't know how to print black only. You can just tell it to print in black and white. Huh? What say, Scoob? Scoob says if you change the CMYK settings to 100%, it'll be black. Or the other thing you could do is print in black ink, all black ink. You know, the way she doing may be better, or the way she said may be better, but like, you know, on printers, like if you got a color printer, you have the option to print in full color or black and white or black, or what do they call it, halftone, what that chroma, I can't remember, they call it something, but you got full color and you can print it like in one color. Chris Leggett said give us the number. No, I can't do that. I can't give y'all his number. GM Prince says I have the 66 press from Nevertheless. Pamela says I'm going to have to get off, my internet is crappy, it keeps freezing, I can't stand it. A standard palette is, mine is, I think 15 by 17, I think. I can measure it right quick just to make sure. I'll measure right quick just to make sure for you. Yep, it was 15 by 17. 15 by 17. Like you have to base it kind of on, like, okay, what size is your transparency film? Like if you print 11 by 17 transparency film or 13 by 19 film, you know, it should be somewhere around that size. Not saying it should be like 13 by 19, but it should be close to that. You don't want to get something that's like 20 inches wide, or, you know, 20 by 25 inches, something like that. That's going to be huge. So you that's something you want to check. But if you do happen to do that, you can go on eBay and buy some the platens, smaller platens for it, or you could possibly alter that one. But everybody can't do stuff like that. I know I can't. I could get my mom or somebody to do. School talking about I'm always trying to get her in trouble. I am not. The Sheila says they have a sale on hot fix rhinestones at the Rhinestone World until 11:59 tonight. Misha P says your FedEx guy's not reliable. No, not very. You never know when he coming. GM Prince says big shout out to Sin for the big discount on NTL. Let me see. Gina Gill says Corona Extra. Karen Sawyer says I have a 4-color 1-station press to start out with. I'm a newbie to all this too. School says Gina G, are you lushing out? Romello said I really need to order some transfer paper to make transfers for customers. Excuse me. What's up, Arkellis? I like that, Arkellis. If I pronounced it right, Arkellis. I can't even pronounce the last name. What's up? All right. What's up, Vicky? Romello says I'm still stuck on 1-color screen printing, a little intimidated. Can't get the idea together on how to make the screens print out correctly. Well, I should say set up correctly. Like what program are you using, Romello? Maybe I can try to offer a little help. Well, I use Photoshop, and like when you print in Photoshop, when you printing it out, you want to make, I'm just going to tell you how I do it in Photoshop, and maybe this can be helpful to you. But if you are printing it out in Photoshop, all you do is you have each color on a separate layer. Like that color separation video that I have, if you have them all on a separate layer like that, all you have to do is print them out with the registration marks on there. So that when when you print them out, you don't want to scale to fit the you don't want it to scale to fit the paper. You want it just printed out as it is. I think it's an option where you can change it to scale to fit media. Don't do that, because if you do that and say that you print like a eyeball and then you print the head, then that eyeball is going to be bigger, because they're going, and it's not going to work out right. You want to leave it the same size so that everything will print out the right size. And make sure you have your registration marks on there. Karen Sawyer says they are huge. It's like 18 by 21. Crystal Leggett says, R. Kelly on here? Yeah, that's R. Kells or R. Kelly's. R. Kelly's. Yeah, and if you want to print the multicolors, you do have to have a setup that can print more than one color too. Because when I had that one color, you can only print one color. I mean, it may be possible to print another color, but it's hard. I told y'all the story about when I attempted to do that when they changed stuff up. It didn't come out well, but they still went ahead and bought them. But yeah, there was an order that I was very not proud of and kind of embarrassed by. I shouldn't have told y'all. Angel Garcia says, I'm at the store watching the live. Crystal said she's laughing. Let me see. The Sheila says you can actually do rhinestones with glitter vinyl or silhouette if you have the design edition. Ituri says, thanks, Angel. Good luck to you. GM Prince says, every time I clean the screen, my image blow out. What am I doing wrong? You said every time you clean the screen, or do you mean you wash it, trying to wash your image out? You probably need to let it burn longer if it's washing out. And like if it's having a hard time washing out, that means you need to decrease the burn time. But if it's blowing out, you probably need to let it burn longer. And another thing, yeah, with that's probably what it is. You just need to let it burn a little bit longer. Like maybe since it's washing out, you might want to add a minute to it. I don't know, I guess it would depend on what how you're burning it too. But you could start at a minute and see what happens with that. If it do a little better, you might want to add a few seconds to it, like maybe 15, 30 seconds, something like that. Let me see. All right, let me see. The Sheila says, I've been trying to screen print for almost a year. I haven't had but a couple of screens. You might have to get you an exposure unit, the Sheila. I used to use a U-Do for an exposure unit, and before I had that U-Do, I was trying to burn it using work lights, and I was having all kind of issues trying to get it burned. But if you get you find you a reasonably priced exposure unit, or like a U-Do or something like that, you can probably find a used U-Do for cheap, and that way you'll have a consistent way of burning your screens. That was what helped me, because before I got that U-Do, I used to sometimes burn 2 or 3 screens before I got a good one. Let me see. Dondre says, glad you told us, save us the embarrassment. Thanks for what you do. Yeah, you can always try to learn from other people's mistakes. The Sheila says, I have one already. You just gotta play around with it, the Sheila. You can get a what do you call it? Well, somebody was telling me Nevertheless got a exposure calculator on their page that you can print out. I don't know that for sure, but you can get exposure calculators, and you know, that'll help you with the burning situation. Butterman says, can I do a tutorial on burning screens? I have done tutorials on burning screens, Butterman. But like the thing with burning screens is it kind of depends on, like if I'm using a work light to burn a screen and you have an exposure unit, you know, my thing is not going to really help you. The best I can do as far as helping you is, and then it depends on so much when you burning screens, because it depends on what type. Like if you got a real nice, like Scoob got a real nice exposure unit, and it take her seconds to burn a screen. And then like you can burn screens in the sun. They say it take a few seconds to burn it in the sun. I never tried it myself. It just kind of depends on a lot of things. If Like with the Udo, it used to take me 10 minutes to burn screens. You know, it's a lot of different things, and that was using the Ryonet. What's that? I think it's QTX. That, you know, that basic thing or whatever. And also, I use the now I'm using the Ulano orange. That's what I like. Ryan Winkle says the only thing good about the cheap press is that if I can make it work, a 3-year insurance plan is $9, and Amazon Prime has amazing insurance policies. Butterman says, okay, can ask if I could do that tutorial. I'll try. I mean, I have done one, but the best I can do is kind of explain to you, okay, if the whole thing is washing out, then you need to burn it longer. And if it's hard to wash out, that means you burning it too long. Let me see. Jason says Anthem Screen Printing has an exposure unit calculator you can download on their site. Oh, that's Anthem Screen Printing. My bad. I thought I said the wrong thing. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because my kids are at the house. I got one that's sick and stuff, and then I got one that needs to use a computer, but since he can't do what he's supposed to do, he got to be monitored on the computer because he'll be on there playing games or something. So, you know, to keep them from having to be up all night trying to get stuff done. The Sheila Brown says my exposure unit says burn for 4 minutes. I have tried that. I tried to decrease exposure time. Of course, it didn't work either. It probably depends on your the emulsion that you're using, the Sheila. If it said burn for 4 minutes and everything is washing out, burn it for 5 minutes and see what happens. Then burn it for 6 minutes and see what happens if it continues to wash out. But if it's trying to wash out, you know, you gotta kind of go like that. Like screen printing, you know, it can be hard, but once you get it figured out, you know, everything will work pretty good for you. But in the beginning, you gotta experiment and figure it out. If you burned it for 4 minutes and it didn't work, don't burn it again for 4 minutes because it's still probably not gonna work. You gotta increase the time if it's washing completely out. You know, you gotta experiment. Like that's part of, you know, being a business person. You're gonna have to learn on your own because everything is not gonna be textbook. You know, they might tell you do whatever. Just like with these companies, when they tell you, okay, for this vinyl or for these screen printed transfers or whatever, you know, you might have to adjust it depending on what equipment you have or what you're using. You know, like if you printing something on 100% cotton, you're not gonna have to press it as long as, you know, if you're using polyester, it's a difference in there. If you're using polyester, like a black polyester shirt, you're gonna have to put a double layer or put a white underbase or use polyester inks. You know, it's different things you have to do, and a lot of stuff you gotta kind of figure it out. You gotta do experiments and work it out. Let me see. All right, Crystal Leggett, thank you for stopping by. Sandra says they could be dealing with a climate control issue. That could be a reason why the emulsion is not holding. That could be too. Because sometimes, like if you let the emulsion get too cold, you can have issues with it too. You know, it's like certain temperatures. You would have to read your own emulsion to tell you to store it in certain temperatures. But if it's like real cold, that can cause issues too. Butterman says, I watched many videos on that subject plus yours. What's up, Bradley Hill? Okay. All right, thank you, Ituri, for stopping by. Sundry Custom says too much moisture could also be the cause. Yeah, I hate having to burn screens in the rain. And you know, in Louisiana, especially when it's summertime, it's real humid here and stuff. So that could be something too. You're welcome, Denodre. Lee Johnny says, I locked the screen and ripped one when I first started. I have damaged screens also. Like, I might bump them up against something. Yeah, I done messed up some screens myself. Full Russia says, I'm back. Who won? You're going to have to watch the video over, Fool. After you get off here, you're going to have to watch it over. Y'all think we should tell Full Russia who won? Or do somebody want to tell Full Russia who won? What's up, Lou? You don't know who won? Scoob trying to act like she don't know who won. Scoob trying to act like she don't know who won. Let me see. All right, so let me see. Excuse me. Ryan Winkle says, my throat, my voice trying to go out or something. How do you find an affordable printer for printing larger than 8.5 by 11 images? I would just go to Google and type in whatever size, like 13 by 19 printers, and then go on there and find one that you like, or find one with good reviews, or find one that you like and then go read the reviews. Or you could even go to YouTube and type in that specific printer, and maybe somebody will be on there doing a live review about it, where where you can see the things they like about it, don't like about it, stuff like that. That's what I do when I'm looking for stuff. I go to Google. All right, but I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. We've been on here about an hour, and I appreciate y'all tuning in, but I gotta get to the house and check on my kids, make sure they are okay. Ryan Winkle says, do you charge a setup to cover your time to make screens? No, I don't charge a screen fee. I mean, there's nothing wrong with charging one. A lot of places do, unless you order so many. If you order a certain number, they might not. Buffy says, taking a break for a minute, still trying to press shirts. All right, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here, and as soon as I know updates about the Hicks heat presses that I have, I will let y'all know. And I appreciate y'all once again, and I'll see y'all in another video. Print Squad out.